Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Today is January 1st. It is the start of a new year, and we're hanging home doing nothing today besides cleaning up my house because it's a wreck. So that's our plans today. That's really like, I'm kind of just looking around and I'm just like, why? Blessed to have the mess though, gotta say. Blessed to have the mess, but we need to be better about putting things away more, I guess. I don't know. It is a very cold day outside. It's very cold. This morning I got up, Jolene was walking around. She actually woke me up at like 5. And so I got up and it was so windy outside that things were kind of like moving on our deck. And I think she came back to our room. They sleep out in the living room on their dog beds. But she came back there and I think she thought somebody was on the deck. So she's like, hey, Mom, help me. So I let her out and she's out there like on full alert. But it was just very windy and it was snowing. But it was like, it looked like it was snowing really crazy, but I think it was just how windy it was. It was blowing everywhere. When I woke up again later at like, I think I woke up at 7, there was no snow anywhere. You couldn't even tell that it had snowed. So I think it was like just a few flurries, but the wind was so strong, it looked crazy. It was really cool. It was very pretty. But we haven't really done much for breakfast. I just ate some leftover potatoes and onions from the other night from when we had something. We had that for dinner. I'm trying to remember. I don't even remember what we had, but we had potatoes and onions. The kids have just had cereal. We've just been kind of hanging out, doing nothing. It's 10 o'clock. I've kind of been walking around the house looking at the stuff that's everywhere, and I'm like, I need to take care of this, but I just don't feel like it right now. So we're just going to relax and hang out and, I don't know, enjoy the new year. So I was trying to figure out what to make for lunch, and Everly said, butter noodles. So we're gonna have some butter noodles for lunch. It's just simple. It's easy. Everybody eats it, so that's what we're gonna have. So how I make noodles in the Instant Pot is you fill it to just like where it's covering the noodles with water. So you like just cover it, make sure it's just enough. And then I read that you cook it for half the time on the box, but I do about a minute less than that because when you're releasing the pressure, that's also time that it's in there and it ends up being too much most of the time. So elbow noodles, I just do 3 minutes. Oops, 3 minutes. So sometimes I can get it just right to where you don't have to drain. I don't have to drain the water. Sometimes I don't and I have to end up draining the water. This looks like it'll be fine. So just add some butter and a little salt. And that's it. So there's lunch today. We have apples, cucumbers, and noodles. So I just cleared stuff out of the freezer up here that I'm gonna take downstairs so I can bring up some stuff from downstairs up here because that was full, but it's not stuff that I really need up here. So I need to take it down and make room for stuff I do need up here. I didn't bring up too much at all because I truly don't even really know what we're gonna have all week. I have some ideas, but haven't decided. So I brought up one bag of chicken, brought up 3 pounds of ground beef, some strawberries, because Layla said the other day she wanted some strawberries, and then I have a creamer, some yeast right there, and orange juice. And then I also brought up eggs and baking powder, and that's it. Oh, and also more of the blend. So I'm gonna put all of these, or all of this, into these containers. Now I need to label it because I will not remember. Ask me how I know. I got stuff downstairs. I have no clue what it is. And I know that I was like, I don't need to write it down. I'll remember it. That's the biggest lie you could tell yourself. So now there's like hardly anything left of this, the blend. So I'm just gonna open the new one, put it in here.
But you keep money in there.
There we go. And I need to do my yeast as well. I keep the yeast in the freezer, and I've never had an issue with it going bad. I do need to go get another container though, because it won't all fit in here. I need to run downstairs and grab another ring. My Sam's Club order got here with the cat food, 2 of these 10-pound bags of unbleached bread flour, and then, let me see, yeah, unbleached hard red wheat flour. And then I got another cowboy butter. I got this dry aged, no, we already got that one. I already showed you this one. I got this one, the prime steak with black garlic and truffle, because when we were there and we got this in our Sam's Club haul, my husband was telling me about this one too. He said he couldn't decide between the two. So I actually needed a little bit more to get the free shipping. So I added that. And I also ordered the blend. And I think I might have ordered Green Goddess too. I can't remember if I ordered that one or if I got one from downstairs, but all that stuff came in, the cat food and all of this. So now I have all of my Sam's Club stuff that I ordered. I told you about it in my Sam's Club video that I had to order stuff and it was being shipped. Well, I got it all. So it's all here now, which is nice. So Layla and I are gonna make some cornbread. Yes, say golden sweet cornbread. Golden sweet cornbread. Good job. So this is the same recipe I always use. It's our favorite. It's from allrecipes.com and it's just called golden sweet cornbread. So 1 cup of flour. 1 cup of flour. 1 cup of cornmeal. 1 cup of corn. 2/3 a cup of sugar. Woo! Here, you want to mix?
It's going to look like yellow. It's going.
1 teaspoon of salt.
You're just putting the ingredients on.
3.5 teaspoons of baking powder.
Oh, I did not need to do that. Oh,
it's okay. Sorry, Mommy's counting. Mix it up good.
It's going to be good. Going cold. This is going to be cold.
Preheat the oven to 300. Let me see for a second. Perfect. 1 cup of milk.
I want to mix this. This makes it easier.
1/3 a cup of vegetable oil. I use avocado oil. 1 egg.
Mama.
Good job.
Done.
You did great.
Wait, why is that apple right there?
I don't know. You want it?
No. I already ate apple.
I know. I should see if you want another one. Bake on 400 for 20 to 25 minutes.
Ooh. Wait, what is that for?
I'm gonna scrape the bowl with this.
Wait, I want to taste it.
Oh no, you don't want to taste this till it's cooked. It's not like cake or
No,
brownies.
no, not that. This.
No, it's still yucky. It's the same as this. Now also for dinner, we're gonna have Hasselback potatoes. I was gonna try to use these, but I think they're probably too small. So you just wanna put something, I've never actually used anything, I just slice and sometimes I go through, so I'm trying to. You just wanna put something there so that your knife doesn't go all the way through and cut. You just want like little tiny slices. It has been years since I've made these. Years. I actually don't even remember how you make them. I'm gonna have to look up what to do. I know you put oil and seasonings and things, but like I don't even know how long or temperature or anything. I just know how to prep it. Well, cut them. So I'm just gonna get all these prepped up and then I'm gonna have to look up time and temp and all that good stuff. So I printed out a recipe from 11lemons.com. 425. We're gonna bake for 50 minutes with olive oil seasonings, and then we're gonna pull them out, brush with garlic butter, and then roast another 25 minutes. So they cook for a while. So I'm just gonna get some avocado oil on them and some of the blend, which is just salt, pepper, garlic. And then it says you want to try to get it all like in the cracks. So rub it on in there. Just kind of rub it through, which...
Mama?
Yeah.
You busy?
Yeah. Yeah, what do you need? All right, just give me a minute. So these are going in just like this for 50 minutes on 425. Our cornbread is done and it smells really good. Gary just walked up here and it's like, wow, it smells good up here. So for pork chops, I was gonna do hot honey. I had it out, but now I'm kind of feeling cowboy butter with the other foods. I think this will just go better. So he's gonna grill the pork chops, which is nice. But I'm going to get them out and cut them in half because they are thick. So I'm just gonna, ooh, I opened the wrong side. I thought I opened that side. I didn't know I was pouring it on there. Now, for our asparagus, I'm going to do avocado oil, the blend. Make sure I open the right side. Nope, wrong side again. Some of this green goddess seasoning. Wrong side again. A squirt of some lemon juice. And I'm thinking I might do some Parmesan cheese on it. That's gonna be good. So these have now cooked for 50 minutes. So now I have some garlic butter. This is the garlic butter from Sam's Club, and I'm just brushing it all over. And then I'm just gonna top it with a little parsley. And we're gonna put it back in there for 25 minutes, still on 425. But these would be good with some Parmesan cheese on them too, actually. That's not in the recipe, but that was just on a whim. All right, back in the oven.
Smells so delicious.
These potatoes are done. Oh my gosh, they smell so good. And here's our asparagus. So everything is done over here, just waiting on the pork chops. And here's our grilled pork chops. So here's our good luck dinner. Black-eyed peas, cornbread, potatoes, pork, and asparagus. So we'll see if it brings us any luck. I mean, it's always just fun to do. And a good tradition. All right, so dinner was really good, and I have enough left to pack him a lunch. So he has a nice lunch to go back to work tomorrow. And we still have Jell-O cake left, so this is dessert tonight. So dinner was so good, And that will do our first day of the new year, eating at home, doing good things with our food. Oh my gosh, it was so good. So thank y'all for watching. Stay tuned tomorrow, where I don't even know what I'm gonna make for dinner. I have no clue. I need to figure it out so I can pull out some meat and let it thaw, or I don't know. But I know what we're gonna make for lunch. We're gonna have English muffin pizzas because I pulled some English muffins out of the freezer earlier. So other than that, I don't know breakfast, I don't know dinner, but I've got lunch figured out. So stay tuned for tomorrow and figure out what we're gonna do, because I don't know. But I'll see you then. Bye.